Welcome to the United Brief, your roundup of everything from Old Trafford over the past 7 days. Marcus Rashford is finally back in a United shirt, the left-back hunt has taken a twist, and 2 transfer sagas reached very different endings. Here are the 6 stories that mattered.
Clutch the moment. Clutch brief.
First up, a long-awaited return and an awkward reunion. Marcus Rashford made his first Manchester United appearance in 20 months, coming off the bench in a 4-2 pre-season defeat to AC Milan in Wrocław. It was a first reunion with Ruben Amorim, the manager who had frozen Rashford out back in December 2024, and the Portuguese boss got the better of his old club for his first win at Milan. Harry Maguire nodded United ahead from a Bruno Fernandes corner, and United led twice but were pegged back both times. Fernandes then missed a penalty, and a late Milan flurry, 2 goals in 3 minutes through the likes of Tchouaméni and Gonçalo Ramos, put the result beyond them. 20 months. That is how long it had been since Rashford last played for United, after half a season at Aston Villa and then a loan at Barcelona. He wore the number 9 against Milan with Benjamin Sesko injured, though the club's stressed squad numbers are not yet confirmed. Barcelona chose not to turn the loan permanent, and with no serious suitors meeting United's asking price, Rashford looks set to stay. Harry Maguire, for one, wants him to. He called Rashford a big asset the club should keep. So a defeat on the day, but the headline is Rashford back in the fold under Michael Carrick. Amorim got his reunion win, and even Ruud Gullit reckons a refreshed Rashford could be one of the signings of the summer. Next, United's search for a left-back takes a twist. With Newcastle refusing to sell Lewis Hall, United have reportedly switched their attention to RB Leipzig's David Raum. According to Team Talk, the Germany international has given his green light to a move and is said to be ready to compete with Luke Shaw for the left-back spot. Raum is into the final year of his Leipzig contract and reportedly carries a release clause worth around £34 million. Intermediaries believe a deal could be possible for under £30 million in this window. Nothing is agreed and no medical is booked, but United see him as a realistic option. The logic is simple. Luke Shaw is into his final year and has struggled with injuries, so sporting director Jason Wilcox wants competition. Hall was the first choice and was willing to come, but Newcastle would not budge, so Raum, a player United have spoken to before, has moved up the list. Quick one before the next stories. If you're enjoying this and you're a United fan, hit like, subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss the latest United news. Then a stunning name linked with a loan move. United have reportedly held talks over a loan move for Real Madrid forward Endrick. The Brazil international has fallen down the pecking order at the Bernabeu, and with a buy option said to be the sticking point, United are one of several clubs to have made contact as he looks for regular football. The 20-year-old is not short of admirers. On loan at Lyon in the second half of last season, he managed 8 goals and 8 assists in 21 games, form that earned him a place in Brazil's World Cup squad. Carlo Ancelotti has called him spectacular. It is far from straightforward. Aston Villa are also keen on a loan, with Roma among the others watching, and Madrid may yet prefer to keep him. But with question marks over Xerxes and Rashford, Carrick is open to a new forward, and Endrick's profile is unlike anything else in the attack. Now, one pursuit that looks to be over. Real Madrid have confirmed Tchouameni underwent a medical on his return for pre-season, and reports say United's hopes of signing him are over. Fabrizio Romano says the France international has agreed a new deal, understood to run to 2031, and is expected to stay in the Spanish capital. Romano put it plainly. United had considered Tchouameni back in April and May when he was the dream signing in midfield, but that was before the new contract. Madrid have not officially announced the deal, which leaves a sliver of doubt, but the expectation is clear. It stings because United still look light in midfield. Andre Santos and Yuri Tielemans have arrived, but a serious injury to Manuel Ugarte and Casemiro's departure mean Carrick wants a third addition. For now, the dream target stays put. Speaking of that midfield, a new arrival opens up. Youri Tielemans has given his first extended interview as a United player, calling the move third time lucky. United had looked at the Belgian back in 2019 and again in 2022, before finally triggering a £35 million release clause this summer to sign him from Aston Villa on a 5-year deal. One line made headlines. Tielemans said there are clubs above Villa, and Manchester United is one of them. He later apologised to Aston Villa fans on Instagram for the wording, stressing his respect for the club that, in his words, put him back to his best level. On the pitch, he is already building an understanding with Bruno Fernandes. Injuries, a calf and an ankle problem, limited him to 35 appearances last season, his fewest in England, but he arrives reunited with former teammates in Maguire and Rashford and hungry for success. Finally, one more friendly and a pre-season report card. Before the Milan trip, United drew 1-1 with Leeds in front of 82,000 at Croke Park in Dublin, then edged the penalty shootout 5-4 to lift the Boyle Sports Cup. Joshua Zirkzee finished off a burst from Brian Mbeumo to open the scoring, before Brendan Aronson levelled for Leeds. Carrick handed the youngsters a long run out before the senior stars Fernandes, Tielemans and Cunha arrived around the hour. In the shootout, Bruno Fernandes missed from 12 yards, but Noussair Mazraoui held his nerve to win it 5-4. In the ratings, Brian Mbeumo and Dan Armour earned 8 out of 10, while young Tyler Fletcher, caught in possession for the Leeds goal, got a 5. Rashford was left out despite travelling, saving his return for Milan. And that is your United week. Before you go, Raum or Endrick, who should United sign? Don't just pick one, tell me why in the comments. And hit subscribe, we drop 3 or 4 United shorts every single day. See you next Monday for the next brief.